So if you think of things like that and pictures that we see in the summer, everybody's out having fun. Does social media leave you feeling less than or like you're missing out? Increased time on social media leaves a lot of people with low self-esteem and lack of self-confidence. And life coach and motivational speaker Marcedes Fuller is here to help us live our best lives with no filter. I love that. No filter.
That's right. No filter.
That's great. Okay, so we just saw Alana out there, and
Yes.
we see all these pictures on social media where everybody's having fun, everybody has 1,000 friends. It's no wonder that people feel insecure when they go through their feed.
Absolutely. Because we spend so much time, Jane, swiping and tapping and liking so many other people's profiles and lives. And what we see is a lot of images with filters, and we really don't have time to be our best authentic self in 30-second segments of video and in one image. So social media sometimes leave people feeling like they're less than themselves or leaving them with lower self-esteem.
You're comparing yourself to what is not real. By the time you go through all those filters and everything else, it's not reality. Okay, so what are some specific bad habits on social media that help contribute to that we might want to avoid?
Absolutely. So some of the bad habits that we have is that we're spending too much time on social media. That's one of the bad habits. Spending too much time on social media, it takes away from the time that you could really be focusing on self-development, self-improvement, or even loving yourself. Another habit that we have is that we're comparing ourselves to the lives of others. We're looking at the highlight reels of other people's lives and really not focusing on the reel that we can be creating for ourselves. Another thing that we're doing is we're pretending to be individuals that we're not. We're creating these facades and these fake images of ourselves because we're trying to impress others. Another thing that we're doing is we're not taking a break from the social media. So that's leaving us in positions that we really don't want to be in, and it's good to actually do some things to combat that.
I think I read the other day somewhere that the average 17-year-old girl checks her Instagram 46 times a day. That sounds huge, but if you think about it, that's like twice an hour. And I bet it's true. Of course, that would be also checking while you're asleep, which I think some kids do. Okay, so what are some things that you can do, or maybe you can encourage your kids to do to break some of those bad habits, particularly over the summer?
Right. Because we're spending so much time, we have to actually take some time away from the social media. So I have a few tips that I want to go over. So number one, I encourage people to be your authentic self. Be yourself, just be you, because when you're on social media and you're not living your life, you're actually robbing the world from the gift that you have to offer the world. Another thing is stay true to your values and your goals. If you stay true to your values and your goals, you're actually going to be more focused on the things that you're trying to accomplish in life. Another thing that I say to do is place the limits on social media. We have apps on our phones that can actually tell us how much time we're spending on social media, and we can actually set alerts that if we're spending too much time, take time away. Take a social media detox is what I always say. If you're actually struggling with taking time away from social media, be it a day, be it an hour, that might be an even bigger problem that we're spending too much time on there.
And you have a book about this topic.
I do. So my book is While You Were Out from Work, and it's talking about maximizing your time while you're away from work, while you're away from doing the things that you're called to do or the things that you do for a career. So maximizing your time is what I'm always loving talking about, and that's what we can do if we step away from social media.
Thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you so much.
Have a great summer. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Go to MarcedesFuller.com to bring him to your next event or for his coaching services. Marcedes is the author, as he said, of While You Were Out from Work, the Life Application and Transformation Guide.